Hello, it's me again. Video number 2 this time. Apparently a couple of you liked listening to my voice, so I don't mind doing another one. It can be my good deed for the day. So I had a question. It was, what is life like on a film and television set in general, I guess? So every single film set is very different. UK film sets are completely different to like Indian film sets, and the way that they're shot is also quite different. Like the UK, things have planned a lot more in advance. You'll have done like costume trials, hair, makeup trials, everything beforehand. Indian film, normally you might have had a costume trial beforehand. Actually, yeah, sometimes they'll do hair and makeup trials as well beforehand. I've done that before. And basically like yeah, you'll just get to set and they'll get everyone together and like crack a little coconut and do a little puja thing, and everybody just kind of gathers together, and it's like a nice way to sort of start your project. Television, on the other hand, is really hectic, and yeah, I would say it's probably like Indian television, if you're going to do anything on screen, is probably the most hectic thing in the world. So much fun, but you'll get your cool time like the night before, probably like 10-11 o'clock at night, depending on how organised they are that day and how many actors they've got to coordinate. They'll send a car for you, pick you up, you get to set. I mean, depending, you might have flown somewhere. Like if you've flown beforehand, then you might be at a hotel or like at some apartment block or something. So they'll send a car for you. You get to set, you'll go, I normally just say hello to everyone that's around and then go to my vanity, or what we'd call in the UK our trailer, and kind of just have a cup of tea and like wake up, because normally you've just like rolled out of bed, normally to the sound of like beeping driver outside, "Ma'am, wake up, I'm awake, coffee." It's something like that. Anyway, yeah, so you get to set, do that, get into your vanity or your dressing room if it's an indoor shoot. Then you'll normally have some food, like some breakfast. Say it's like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, you'll get maybe like whatever food you want if you're hungry. If you're not, you might just be like, no, I just need to like wake up slowly. If it's the first day on a project, there'll be a lot of time, so you might get a costume person come in and you might have to try something on again. They might take it back for editing a bit more and bring it back again. Not editing, alterations, and then bring it back. You'll get hair and makeup people come in, they'll start doing your hair and makeup. If it's television, as you guaranteed, as you're doing your hair and makeup, an AD will come in with your script for the day, with your scenes for that day. So they'll hand that to you as you're having your like mascara done, and you're like, I can't read that word, what's that word? And then you'll realise that you've got like 2 pages of absolute Hindi that you've got to know off by heart for the first scene of the morning. And there's suddenly like this nervous like rush, and you're like, what does this mean? Oh my god. And like try and work out the odd words that I know, and I'll be like, okay, so this is something about going abroad. Great, right, I've got it, I know the scene, it's something about this. You get on set, normally like an AD or something will come and get you when they're ready for you. You'll walk on set, they might give you a little chair if they're still like setting up the odd thing but the director wants to chat to you, and you'll kind of like figure out the scene. You'll do like a little maybe practice with whoever else is in the scene, and then like they'll go for a take. Very often what then happens to me is I realise that my 2 massive pages of Hindi are not what, they don't mean anything like what I thought they meant. So then I have to rejig my whole mind as to how I'm going to actually play that scene. But you know, it's hectic, it's fun, that's what it's all about. Learning something new, new language, new style, new life, new everything, like it's all just crazy. So yeah, then it'll be like, right, action. Oh my god, that, okay, so so make sure that you're very careful with what you eat the night before, especially if you're like a foreigner like me. If you have like chicken or something which isn't quite right the night before, which has happened to me, it happened to me on 21 Sarfarosh, The next morning I was in hair and makeup and I was vomiting every time a new bit of makeup went on, and every time I learned a new line of the one scene, like I was vomiting. I think it must have been like 7 times in the morning before I'd even got on set. But I was dressed, I was ready, I was like a bit shaky, but I was like, we'll just get the scene done and like I can go. I think I only had that one scene that day, or no, I didn't. I had more because I had to come back after, yeah. So I then got onto set. So like an AD or someone comes, collects you, takes you to set when you're all ready. And and our lovely director was like, right, are you okay? Like, you're a bit unwell? All right, okay, we'll just get this done nice and quick. Yeah, okay, great. So you're going to walk in, do this, you look that way, you look that way, thought process should be this. Yeah, great, got it. And then start your dialogues or whatever. I don't know if I had dialogues in that scene or not. I think it was just like a can't remember. Yeah, anyway, I walk. He basically said, right, ready, yeah, camera's rolling, great, action. I walked into the room of the scene and I ran and like vomited out because for some reason, the minute that we wanted to shoot, I had to get that out of me. I have no idea why. And this lovely spot boy held the bin for me whilst I threw up in the bin. So just be really careful, like really careful what you eat on set, because it can really cause a lot of drama. So I then was taken to the doctors straight away in a car, and was like, had all my not blood taken, but like tests done, and I just needed lots of salts basically. So then I had all these salts to have when I got back to set, and then they took me straight back and we carried on and did another scene, because by that point I think I went back to my dressing room and slept for like an hour, and then I was like, all right, let's carry on. So it's quite, I think I did finish that scene as well. Even after that, I think we did one take and I did it, and then I went straight to the doctors. So it can, yeah, just be really careful what you eat. Then so you'll do like scene, like whatever scene it is. Normally there's like one scene before lunch, you'll have lunch, then there's a scene after lunch, then you'll have a snack at like 6ish, and then there's another scene in the evening that you'll do before pack up, which they call it pack up in India. In the UK they'll say like it's a wrap for the day. Normally in India they only say if it's a wrap if it's like finished of the whole like project, like everyone just goes crazy and has a big party and it's really fun. So yeah, that's it really. Web series is again really hectic when you're on a web set, because again they've got to get the content, there's not that much time for sort of collaborative work and saying, can I do this or this, or how would that work? So yeah, that's what life is like. And then very often you'll pack up around sort of 10, 11 at night maybe, if it's television, depending on if there's been any night scenes or not. Like if all the scenes are in the day, or if you're shooting indoors, it doesn't matter of the time. But if you're shooting outdoors, if there's no like night scenes, you'll finish by sunset. Very often you might not finish by sunset, and you might have about 12 bright lights all the way around you just to like light up the room, so that the outside, so that it looks like it's daytime, and they can edit it to make it daytime in post. So yeah, that's it, I guess. And then straight after set you'll get taken back to your hotel or to the apartments or straight to the airport or wherever. If it's television, if it's low budget, you'll have a 1 camera set up, so it will take a lot longer, because every time they take one shot you have to do the scene again, because they'll move the camera angle. If it's and very often then as well, say if you've flown to the set for a couple of days or a week or a couple of weeks, they will then send you straight back to the airport literally as soon as you pack up. So you might be taking like one of the last flights or one of the first early morning flights straight back home. That's kind of everything. If there's anything else that you want to know about that, I can tell you. It's really good fun, and I think if acting is something that you want to do, I 100% think that go for it and enjoy it, and it's really fun. It's really fun. I love it. It's my job, of course. Anyway, right, I'll wrap it up. It's like 10 minutes. Chat soon. Bye.